Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading. And I'm hearing Aquarius, your energy is like no other. And so this reading is going to be a little bit different. The archangels want to bring through a healing, a meditation for you guys first before we get into it. Okay, so we also will be channeling high vibrational energy through us to you as well, from Mother Gaia, from Mother Earth. She wants to fill you up with the energy. So this is, thank you, the energy of the earth. And this is to help with integration, to help with stability, stabilizing out your chakras. And so we are going to pull a couple of tarot cards and Angels of Light cards just to see who else is going to be coming into the circle with us during this reading and during this meditation. And then we'll do an Archangel Ball of Light where we go through each one of the chakras, bringing up Mother Earth's energy into your light body, okay, into each of the chakras, activating all the way up from the galactic chakra, okay, so the chakra of Shekinah, of Isis, into the soul star, and then, or excuse me, into the earth star, all the way up into the stellar gateway, all right, into your portal pathway, into your connection to God, to source energy. And with that said, let's go ahead. This deck is the Angels of Wisdom Tarot. Yeah, it's definitely high tide energy. So whatever situation you're in, it's time for you to communicate your truth. Okay, from a place of compassion, not anger. I don't know, that was needed to be said for somebody. And so there's also something here about following your your intuition, letting your soul be your guide. They want us to pull these Angels of Light cards first before we turn these over. If there are any reversals, yeah, and those of you who are following us on our Healing with Jenese channel, and we have, I believe it's 3 more petals to go through to finish up the throat chakra series, where the next lesson is wholeness, and we're honestly still integrating the energy to be able to bring through that light language Reiki for you, okay? But it is definitely, it's on deck, right? So we haven't given up on the channel. We haven't forgotten about it. For those of you wondering and who are experiencing these throat chakra upgrades and are greatly benefiting from that series, okay? I too am greatly benefiting from it as well. And with that said, thank you all for finding this reading. I appreciate you so very much. It is my absolute honor to be a channel for you, as you guys are helping me to integrate lessons as well and to learn and activate, okay? Yeah, we're all in this together. We're all in this together, okay? Love it. I gotta glue my star on. I'll do that. Okay, so we have on the board, love it. All right, welcome to your new beginning. I'm seeing a big 0 portal energy. The day that we're recording this is on January 9, so 19. And with that 2026 energy. It's so powerful, right? Yeah. And we're looking at 20, this century is all about freedom, the freedom to transform yourself, and the freedom to allow your soul, your spirit to fly, right? And we're looking at the 2 in the 26 as the High Priestess card. Okay, so many of you are coming into your High Priestess template. It's activating, especially those of you who have had past lives on Atlantis, which probably mostly all of you, 98% of you watching this reading. And the 6 is the Lovers. So you're coming into a deep soul alignment. And the chakras that are primarily activated in the year of 2026 are the root chakra and the sacral. Okay. That doesn't mean that we're not going to be doing work on the other chakras. It just means that those are the front runners. Okay, so there's a lot of ancestral programming coming out. There's a lot more, even more freedom that is coming to the ancestors, to the bloodlines, and also to yourself. A freedom to express yourself in your authentic vibration, your sovereignty, and your integrity from a place of true self acceptance and love. All right. I definitely feel like that was coming from Archangel Raphael, because I looked at his card first with the 2 of Cups, falling in love, the resurgence of a romantic relationship, and Archangel Ariel with strength coming through for the collective very strong. You may have been seeing Archangel Ariel in your meditations as a strength card for yourself. You may have been calling in strength by saying the Christ prayer. I can do all things through Christ. Uh, I can do all things through Christ. Oh my God. All things are possible through Christ. I don't know why I'm blanking on the actual verse of it. And so I guess that also means that it's the intention, right? To pull in strength. I am strong, I am strong, I am strong. I am the strength of God. Um, I am the presence of God. I am the power of God. I am the peace of God. I am the strength of the earth. I am the power of the earth. I am the presence of the earth. I am the strength of my soul. I am the power of my soul. I am the presence of my soul. These kind of affirmations or intentions or thinking, right? My body is my temple, my refuge, and my fortress. My body is my home, and I dwell. It is my dwelling place, right? The dwelling place of the God within. And activating that God seed within you is activating your star energy, which comes in Archangel Jophiel, right? And so Archangel Jophiel is coming in uh, as a star. It's weird because this card also is giving me temperance energy, because the way the water is as well, um, the way it's pouring out of the jugs like that. But Sagittarius is really strong energy right now, which is very beautiful because it's the energy of Artemis. It's the energy of the catapult. It's the energy of you being on target. It's the energy of you pulling back with all of your strength and you letting go. My animals are up this morning. It's really early. We started recording this at 4:44 a.m. So that might be a significant number for you, especially since the angels wanted to bring through this meditation before we got into the other cards and things like that. And so we also have 50, the angel of happiness, 40, the angel of listening, and 26, the angel of transformation. And so we're going to be silent for a second. And my cat, y'all, my cat, I'm gonna have to throw something over at her. She is messing with my dog, and he's in his crate, and he's like, I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. And she's messing with him because she wants him to get out the crate because she wants to get in. She likes to be in there during the day, even though the day hasn't started. But it kind of has for us. So they're like wide awake, both of them. It's very odd. So your animals also may have been acting odd, or a change in their sleeping habits, or even just their energy has may have been happening. I don't know why I felt the need to mention that, but it's normal. They too are affected by the solar flares, is what I just heard. So the Archangel Ball of Light. If you could just come into any kind of position where you feel comfortable, safe. Sitting up is going to be preferred because we do want to pull the energy up, like up from Mother Earth and in. But if you feel like you want to lay down, or you're being guided to lay down, that is completely fine. Also, if you end up falling asleep during the meditation, that is also fine, and it's probably preferred by your guides and by True Source Love, just so that you can receive whatever it is that you're meant to receive without resistance, and then just come back to the reading. And so, with that, we would like you to go ahead and call in your protection. We are going to put a pillar of light down from the central sun into the heart of Mother Earth now around you, putting you in a safe container so that nothing can attach to you while you do this meditation, and nothing can attach to anyone during the meditation, right? From anyone else. Very beautiful. This is interesting. I'm holding my hands like this. So we're helping to open up your heart at this point in time, at this moment in time. So just start to go really deep into that heart space, and you're going to see a star. It might look like the Northern Star. And you're just going to drop it down. This is you dropping that anchor from the heart. Drop it all the way down through the root. Feel the energy dropping down through the left leg into the foot, down the right leg into the foot, and then out the feet. So you should be having 3 lines of light that drop down from your left, center, and right. And you're going to see Archangel Sandalphon pull her hands out, and you're going to see a beautiful silver star. You're going to see your light, the 3 lights connect into that. And you're going to see Sandalphon kind of point that star directly into the center point of the galactic chakra. The galactic chakra is going to look black. It might look like a starry black. And you're just going to allow that energy to pour right into that starry black energy. You should immediately start to feel calmer as we're calling in Archangel Shekinah, Mother Isis also. I know them to be one and the same. Beautiful. And now just send that energy. You're going to feel it kind of break through as your energy starts to just flow downward very beautifully, slowly. And just explore as if you're on a train ride and you're exploring what you see or what you feel, and allowing yourself to release black energy. This is other people's energy within your energetic field, allowing it just to flow down, allowing yourself to release any foreign energy, objects, or implants as you flow down. Just keep going down. Very beautiful. And throat chakra clearing right there. And allow yourself to go down even deeper. Allow yourself to release any stress or tension, any low vibrations, any energy that is too high of a vibration for you or too low of vibration for you. Just going down your grounding cord as you start to see this beautiful golden copper light. And you might see it as a heart, a star, you might see it as hands. It's Mother's energy, Mother Earth, connecting straight into her center core, into the heart. You might start to see beautiful oranges and pinks, golds, coppers. You might start to even see lava, just depends. And just give permission for any psychic ties to any kind of entities that no longer serve you also get released and grounded out. Removing nets, talons, daggers from your energy now. Beautiful. Now we're really able to feel the energy of Mother coming up into the feet. We're grounding in the heart of Mother, grounding in the energy of Mother, grounding in the energy of the archangels. Bring that energy up through the left leg. So follow it right from the bottom of the foot, the outside of the foot, trace the foot, bring it through the ankle into the knee and into that left hip, the bottom of that left pelvis. Bring it down over into the middle of your root chakra, the bottom of the pelvic floor. Feel the energy come up the right foot. So feel it trace the right foot, come up into the foot, into the knee, and into the thigh, into the right hip, into the right bottom of the pelvis, and into the root. Become aware of Mother's love surrounding your root chakra. Become aware of Mother's love filling your root chakra. Become aware of Archangel Michael's love and light clearing your root chakra and filling it up. Bringing that energy into the sacral. Become aware of Mother's love filling your sacral chakra. Become aware of Mother's love on the outside of your sacral chakra. Become aware of Archangel Gabriel's energy filling the sacral chakra, purifying it, clearing it. Any cords to past relationships, anything that's keeping you from loving yourself is going down. Beautiful. Now the root is going to stabilize out a little bit more. Feel the stabilizing energy of Archangel Michael filling your root chakra. Become aware of that energy filling your root. Become aware of the energy of stability and safety filling into your sacral. Become aware of a higher love, a pink light filling your sacral chakra, bringing this light up into your navel chakra. Become aware of Mother Earth's energy surrounding your navel chakra. Become aware of Mother Earth's energy filling your sacral and then filling your navel. Become aware of the energy of Archangel Gabriel, a very bright, bright tangerine orange, filling your navel chakra, expanding out your entire stomach into all the organs. This orange energy filling up into your sacral, orange energy filling up into your root, orange energy going down your left leg and filling it up, and just allowing that left side and all the organs from your navel down on the left side to just ground and flow down that left leg. Easily, automatically releasing what no longer serves you. Feel the energy filling up in your navel chakra on the right side, a bright orange. Going into all the organs below that navel, into the sacral on the right side, into the root on the right side, and just flow down the right leg. Now calling in Archangel Raphael, just to tap energy on the right leg as it starts to fill up with a beautiful emerald green. Recognizing any black energy that needs to be grounded out and just allowing it to go down the grounding cord. The grounding cord now becomes one big grounding cord. So those three lights, left, middle, and right, now becomes one big light column on your pelvic floor. And all the energy is just flowing down. Bringing that bright orange energy into your solar plexus. Archangel Uriel is coming in to bless this energy center. Become aware of Archangel Uriel's energy filling this energy center, Become aware of Mother's love on the inside and outside of this energy center of your solar plexus. Become aware of green, emerald green energy filling up the right side of your body, all the way up to the bottom of your rib cage, filling all the organs on that side with bright green energy. Become aware of bright orange energy coming up from Mother, filling up the left side of your body, right below your rib cage. See the star open in your solar plexus. Feel the energy of Archangel Michael, the energy of stability coming in, the energy of the earth coming into the solar plexus, very strong now. You should be really glowing. Feel all of this energy start to flow up into the rib cage and into all the organs of the rib cage. Start to feel the healing energy of Archangel Gabriel, the healing energy of the waters coming in through the bridge of the solar plexus into the heart. See your clairvoyance awaken, your dragon eye awaken in your heart and your chest. Feel the energy of Archangel Ariel and Archangel Shemuel and Archangel Mary and Mother Mary coming in. Feel the energy of Venus and Aphrodite also coming in. You're going to start to see a square, colors of squares coming into the heart space. You can start to breathe in that clockwise square and allow yourself to open and expand. Taking a big deep breath into that nose, belly out, bring all that energy up into the top of the shoulders, and then waterfall it down as if the ocean waves are just washing your heart chakra. Very beautiful. You're going to start to feel stuck emotions in the upper chakras, and the higher chakras start to dissolve and just flow down the grounding cord, flow down your body. You're going to start to feel yourself really feel and fill with emotional fulfillment in that chest. Feel Mother's love going into the muscle fascia of your body. Become aware of Mother's energy filling the space within your skin, the space outside of your skin, and the space in between your skin. Feel the energy of Mother flowing beautifully into your heart chakra. Become aware of her energy on the outside of your heart chakra and all of the organs associated with the heart chakra. Breathing in and letting go. Feel the energy of deep blue start to fill you up. Michael is now cloaking your energy. Archangel Michael. And now become aware of Archangel Michael's energy coming up from the root chakra with Mother's abundance, safety, security, and love. Feeling all the chakras coming into the gateway of the heart, opening it even further. Allowing yourself to become one with the energy of happiness, the energy of listening, and the energy of transformation. Start to feel the energy of Aphrodite's light pouring into your heart and pouring into your sacral chakra. Start to see a beautiful rainbow ball of light forming in your heart space. All the archangels are now blessing your heart, and the energy is flowing out your shoulders, down your arms. It's flowing into your shoulders and down your back, flowing into your root chakra into the bottom of your throat and down the back of your spine. As energy pours up into the bottom of your feet, through your side bodies, this rainbow energy. Archangel Raziel blessing you. This rainbow energy, and just allow it to flow up the side bodies and the rainbow energy flowing into the heart. So your energy is flowing in multiple directions now. And allow the blue star to come from your heart into your higher heart. Become aware of Mother's energy around your higher heart. Become aware of Mother's energy within your higher heart. Become aware of the stability in your heart chakra, the stability in your higher heart. Very good. Let go. Deepen. Relax the hips. Relax the knees, the legs. Allow the energy to flow. Where you're tight, let go. Allow the energy to flow. Should be flowing with beautiful rainbow energies throughout the bottom of the body. And now we're going to pull in blue and gold light into the throat chakra as we pull in the energy from the root, the sacral, the navel, the solar, the heart, the high heart into the throat. So pulling energy from below and pulling energy in from the left, pulling energy in from the right, pulling energy into the front of the chakra, the throat chakra, pulling energy into the back of the throat chakra, pull energy up the shaft of the throat, pull energy into that Y inside of the throat. You'll start to see it. Cleansing, going to the bottom of the throat, pulling energy up. It's going to go into your ears, cleansing the inner ear. Become aware of Mother's energy around and within your throat chakra, around and within your ear chakras, around you within your Alta chakra. Start to see a turquoise in the back of the head. Releasing attachments, surrendering any imprinting, limiting beliefs, anything like that that no longer serve you. Become aware of the back of your energy, the back of your head. Become aware of the energy in the back of your body. Become aware of the energy on your right. Become aware of the energy on your left. Become aware of the energy in front of your body. Become aware of the energy below your feet. Become aware of the energy surrounding your root chakra. Send this energy all the way up into the third eye. Become aware of the energy around your third eye. Become aware of Mother's love surrounding your head. Become, excuse me, become aware of Mother's energy surrounding your head like she's building a chalice. Become aware of the chalice around your head. Become aware of source light pouring down into you, a clear opalescent pink light into the middle of your crown chakra, your heart line. And it's filling up this chalice that Mother has created. And just fill up and allow the energy to swirl, twirl, cutting cords to limiting beliefs, cutting cords to things that you heard or things that you said or didn't say, any telepathic communication, closing down hanging up any phones to anything that might be dampening your connection to source, i.e. negative energy that you might be absorbing from telepathic connections or closing. Accept a blessing of being able to hear God's voice stronger, being able to hear the voice of the angel stronger. Feel the energy coming up from Mother. Become aware of it coming into your feet and going into any place where you need to feel safety, at ease, stability, comfort, relief, dissolving financial fears, worries. Turning to the left, your head, looking at where you're corded to the past, allowing yourself to dissolve it with the energy of orange, the energy of pink. Now see white and blue just fill that left side of your energy. Allow yourself to look to the right. If there's any cords to the future, any worry about the future, fear of change, any projections from you or any person about your future, next steps, cut those cords. Fill this energy up with emerald green. It might be more of a clear emerald green. Allow any clouds to release in your energy. Blue skies, blue skies, blue skies. So start to see a beautiful blue sky around the midway point of your heart and up. Receive the blessing of Archangel Zadkiel of the violet flame. If there's anyone you need to forgive or want to forgive, now is the time. Receive a blessing of abundance in your third eye from Archangel Raphael and Archangel Metatron. See a beautiful ball of rainbow light. It might look like a starlight now, just coming up into the crown. Receiving a blessing in your crown from Archangel Jophiel. Become aware of Mother's energy within and around your crown chakra. Become aware of Mother's energy in the front of the third eye, in between the connection between your third eye and your crown. Become aware of Mother's energy between the connection of your third eye and your eye chakras, dissipating glamour. Become aware of Mother's energy and Archangel Michael's energy between the connection of your eyes and your pituitary gland, your crown chakra, dissipating illusions. Send the energy all the way up from Mother to waterfall out your crown chakra, grounding your energy even more, clearing your aura even more. Feel the energy of a beautiful white light coming on top of your head. Connect your crown chakra into that. A blessing from Archangel Christiel of peace. Blessing from the unicorns with the strength of united rainbow light. And bring that energy all the way up. You're going to see a star. That's your stellar gateway. Yep. Excuse me, your soul star chakra. Archangel Muriel coming in. I love it. She said coming in for the win. And just see a beautiful fuchsia energy start to spread out on top of your head, and see your crown chakra completely connect into that energy as if it was a sky of fuchsia and there are these beautiful silver white stars and you're connecting into each one of them throughout all time, space, dimension, and reality. Bring all of that energy up, and now you're going to start to see this beautiful rainbow Merkaba, which is your stellar gateway. You're going to feel the energy of Source pouring in one more time. And you're going to feel the energy as if the sun is falling down upon you. Become aware of Christ consciousness surrounding your auric field. Become aware of Christ consciousness gently kissing Mother's energy in every part of you, integrating you, aligning you, balancing you. Shoulders back and down, please, as the energy starts to just flow into your body, into your chalice, and just fill up with that golden energy in every space, in every cell, every particle, every DNA, every molecule is being filled with Christ consciousness. Become aware that of Christ consciousness in every space within and around your vehicle, your vessel, your body. Become aware of Christ consciousness in any cords or attachments. So if there's anything that still needs to be dissolved or released that you are ready for at this time, will happen with ease. Move your eyes up and down, left and right. Coming beautifully into your body. You can start to just feel your legs, move your arms. That was definitely longer than I thought it was going to be, but it was needed. Needed to kind of like give us a little bit of time. We just want to thank all the archangels and all of the divine beings that came through. You guys are still in your container of light as well. So it was like just needing to do that, you know, so you guys could feel a sense of deep peace and rest in community and in unity is what I heard. Yeah, and so with that, your energy, Aquarius, is like no other. The love, when your heart is open, the way you love is astronomical. It's star love, you know, and it knows no bounds, and you could pour it out forever because your love is coming straight from like the universe. It's coming straight from Galactica. Like, you know, it's coming from all of these different dimensions of energy. And it's also your love is source code. Like it is coming straight from source. And so when people are in relationships with you, sometimes they may tend to get intimidated when you reveal your full power. Okay. And so you are so beautiful and you're like no other because you also have a strength to know when to go in full light and a strength when to go into a humble light, a soft light, a nurturing light, right? And some of you guys are learning that now through the art of listening. Your clairaudience is definitely getting an upgrade at this time, right? It's so beautiful. And it's like when the heart whispers, you're able to hear it. And not only are you able to hear it, but you're able to like, it's this energy of being able to telepathically encode or recode what the heart needs to receive back from you without you saying a thing. And that is why, Aquarius, you are so powerful, right? So very powerful because you have the strength of the star, you have the strength of the crown. So beautiful. And so using your power with great love, compassion, and humility is what this world needs at this time. And Mother says it's what the world needs at all times. Your ability to see beyond the realms, to see the visions, and to see how you can help humanity in this moment time is beyond anything anyone can fathom. You have to believe in yourself and know that although you are a catalyst to make dreams come true and wishes fulfilled for others, you are also that same ignition for yourself. So beautiful. And I feel like that's the transformation many of you are going through at this time. Like allowing yourself to see yourself in the power and the presence, the love, the compassion of the way that the angels see you, the way that, you know, source sees you, the way that the God within sees you, the way that the teacher within sees you with so much potential and the ability to focus that potential to create anything that you want. And not only to do that, but then to go out and to teach it, to share it. No gatekeeping type of energy. We all rise together. That's why you're the ultimate humanitarian, right? Love it. I feel like I have to say thank you again for that meditation, Source, for bringing it through, angels. We love you. Peace. I'm a being of love, and I release all negative energy. Yeah. The Siri Lantra. Come on. Sorry, mate. So there's definitely Lakota energy here. I love that. That's so beautiful. Thank you, ancestors. Yeah, guys. And it's like right now, if you're feeling something that is like it feels to be untrue to you about what's being reflected back to you when it comes to your power, if you want to, let's uncreate and destroy that now, times Godzillion, good or bad, right and wrong, podpocs, online shorts, poets, boys, and beyonds. Uncreate all identities now, times Godzillion, good or bad, right and wrong, podpocs, online shorts, poets, boys, and beyonds. Release, release, release. Peace, 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 right? So beautiful. And there's this energy of, I'm seeing like, I don't know who this guy is. He's from so there's a spiraling in the eyes, and he's a cartoon. And then I just saw the guide from the Land of the Misfits, the snowman guide, and then he was looking like this, like the eyes were the spiral. And at first when the energy came through, it was like ungrounded, you know, like, oh, just kind of ungrounded and in a world of your own, disconnected from the earth and from humanity. And then the snowman, like, he changed to the snowman, and then he becomes a guide, and now he's anchored to the earth, and he's like leading people through the land of the misfits, right? And so there's something about you sharing your journey and sharing the wisdom that you've gained and guiding people in the way that you have come out is so important, and it's so powerful, and it's in only a way that you can do it, Aquarius, right? It's unique to you, and that came through in the other reading that we did. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Yeah, and so the art of listening is so beautiful, and it's definitely higher self of Jesus is coming through. It's where you surrender control, you come into the Buddha energy of non-attachment, and that's where you find your true strength. And that's when you let go, everything manifests for you. When you start to play and you start to see this time as a time of learning and playing and trying and refining, and doing something again and refining it even more, and being curious about that, and then going on this adventure, like, in that energy is true surrender, allowing yourself to explore and to be curious, like, truly. Yeah, and we just want to bring a blessing of gratitude into your nuclei, because that's what I'm seeing with this. It's like surrendering the programs that kept your cells from expanding, from even replicating the energy within you that is your peace and your power, that is your strength, your beauty. Activating. For some of you guys, I feel like your clear audience is activating for the first time, where you actually hear a different voice. It's not your voice, where you can speak to your guides. We do like a round table, allowing your guides to speak to us. And we like to do this more in writing, because writing anchors us into the now moment, And so we let everyone speak and we write down what they say to us. But it's truly you feeling that different energy and allowing your cellular membrane, the molecules in that moment to change, because you have a round table of guides at different frequencies and different dimensions. And so the reason why you're so beautiful and powerful is that you actually can transform at a molecular level in order to change frequency to receive the blessing of the guidance from each guide that you need at that moment in time, which is absolutely beautiful. So this is like going from a frequency of tapping into inner earth of the Fae, and then going into a frequency of tapping into, say, the Pleiades or in the Andromedans, right? There are different frequencies, different levels. Right? There's levels to this. We've been listening to a lot of Bia energy, and so there's some confidence within your strength, within your power, that is illuminating and growing at this time. You truly seeing yourself for who you are. And it's a humble confidence, because it's like you understanding that you are the channel, you are the vessel, but you allowing that to grow freely. Like you are a wild flower, okay? And allowing yourself to just grow the way you want to grow. It has me Encanto vibes. Is it Issa? I think her name is, when she was first just doing all the beautiful flowers that people pleasing of like what people wanted from her. People were projecting onto her of what they wanted, and she was fulfilling that prophecy of what they projected onto her. But then you're going to come into this balance of who you truly are, this transformation, this healing, and you are going to allow yourself to step into your authenticity, your power, your expression, and then you're going to create from your heart, from that space, and it will be like no other. And no one will be able to use their projections to control or manipulate or coerce your energy. So this is also a part of the Irasnala, of the star initiation that you guys have been going through. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So this is also a third eye upgrade. Okay. I feel like this is too, this peace energy. I feel like this is a throat and a third eye upgrade, an altar chakra upgrade, and a front of the third eye upgrade. I also feel like this, I can release my need to control. This is the violet flame upgrading the solar plexus. It's so beautiful. It is a longer reading, but I feel like we're going to trust it, right? I trust where my path grows. And with that growth comes out truth and protection. Oh, this deck right here, or this deck right here is the Angels of Light deck, right here. And this deck here is the Soul's Journey cards deck. In this deck right here, hold on, is the Time Traveler's Oracle. So these cards are from the Time Traveler's Oracle right here. 1842-33. I would do a journal on that. I would write down 1842-33, and I would just keep writing it down until I start receiving messages. And then I would write down the messages I receive, because the numbers are speaking to you at a very deep, at a cellular level. This is like you being able to go in, Aquarius. This is why your energy is so potent. It's so beautiful. You actually can use your mind to go in to your cell, encode it to the energy, the frequency of whatever number, whatever word, whatever letter, whatever symbol you want. Okay? You are a true archetype. Like our archetype, that's funny I said archetype, architect, right, of source code. Beautiful, so beautiful. And so with that, this is why you are the star, because you heal at you heal at the source code level. Okay? And you create there too. So it doesn't matter what your healing looks like or what your creations are, whether you are an energy healer or you are a baker, whether you are a trainer or you are an elementary teacher, you still create at that level. And that is why you are so powerful, Aquarius. So growth, Amazon rainforest, Brazil. And what I'm hearing is when you want to grow your energy and peace, you want to increase the peace within you, Aquarius, tap into Brazil, go into the rainforest, bring yourself there in meditation, and just allow your energy to grow in peace. When you're in this, the earth will be healing you. The water will be healing you. Okay, the plants will be healing you. The sky will be healing you. The air will be healing you. The animals will be healing you. All right, the insects will be healing you. This is like on all levels a healing into growing into your next level self, into more peace and into more happiness. Yes, look at that, growing into your soul, true integration. And you'll find it too, you'll see it. Like if you go into meditation and certain places you go into, your energy will activate and grow in certain ways. You'll heal in certain ways. And you'll feel that, like if you go to I'm like in a place like Poland right now. I'm with the polar bears. We actually love it here, but I'm feeling, Aquarius, that is right now. To grow peace, you need to be in a place that is warm, that you can hear the water running, or you can feel the stillness of the river, and where you can feel the energy of the cat. Okay, is what I'm feeling. And you're surrounded by green. Above you is blue, and you're surrounded by green. It may change, but right now, when I go from the ice place and I go from here, I can feel you bloom here. Okay, so going into surrender, Cherokee talking stick tradition. I love it. Right, talking to the spirits, truth. So this energy, when you're feeling like you're getting out of control, your mind is going crazy, you can feel your energy vibrating so fast, you can't touch ground, it's hard to anchor, it's hard to even like hear God, because you're just receiving from all directions. This is when you go into the sky. You go into the sky, that blue sky. You can even go into the white sky. You can go into the clouds. It will be a portal for you, right? To go into the energy where you can just surrender and release all control. This is you surrendering to your higher self. This is you surrendering to God, all right? And this is what our ancestors did. It's like it's energy of rock bottom. When there is nothing you can do and you feel like there's nowhere to turn, you gotta rise above it. And so you go up, okay? And now this energy of balance, protection, the cave of the hands, Argentina. Oh my God, I love this so much. Powerful, because it just has me go straight into the heart, the cave of our heart, and just really, really open up that energy. So what I'm hearing, when you go into the cave of the heart, you're able to balance out above and below, within and without. So that's the Christ energy, above and below, vertical line, within and without, horizontal line. It's the cross, right? And you're able to balance it out. And that brings in your good fortune when you're in the state of balance, okay? And you're able just to allow the energy to just live. You're able to feel your energy. There are worlds inside of your body, worlds. And you just going within that heart, you increase your protection, you strengthen your aura, because balance equals strength, okay? And then you're also able to tap in at a deeper level in the subconscious, where you can talk to it and you can clear what needs to be cleared. So that way your subconscious and conscious minds start to work together and they come into unity, into super consciousness. My Father and I are one. So that way when you come out of that cave, that refuge, that fortress of the heart, you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are divinely protected. And you're able to feel the warmth of your fire glowing, which aids in your protection. If you feel the warmth of your fire, just see the fire here, bring it into your heart, and then allow that fire in the cave of your heart to expand, and then expand down, all the way down into the core of Mother Earth, that fire, and then expand up all the way into the heart of Source. Whoa, do you feel that? Now expand all the way to your right, and expand the fire all the way to your left, and just sit in that protection, that golden fire, that Christed light. See that cross in your energy. Ah, and just stay there. Allow yourself to receive that, to feel that relief. Allow the energy of your ancestors to come in, ancestors of the highest truth, compassion, and love. Allow them to bless your energy. You may start to feel hands touch you, receiving the blessing of the ancestors of protection, now and always, through all time, space, dimension, and reality. So coming into this present moment, in the cave of Argentina, with the fire going, expand it throughout your energy. Fire, transmuting any unsafety into safety, any instability into stability, any scarcity into abundance, any anxiety into relief, any doubt into trust, any attachments, just dissolve. Connect it within and without, above and below. Yeah. Aho. That is so powerful, so beautiful. Now my cat, she's messing with the cardboard. Last they said. Alright. What deck is this? Oh, this is our black Lilith deck. Where is it? We do have the book here in case. Yeah, that's this deck. In case something comes through. But also accessing that dark feminine energy. And that is the energy of F with me. Like, honestly. Because your boundaries are growing stronger. And you are no longer allowing people to play in your energy. It's this like, I'm grown now. You're not gonna play with me, type of energy. Yeah. And also calling calling justice and calling judgment like that. Like, oh, I felt something crazy. I call justice, right? I call it now. You know, I reclaim my power now. I cut cords now. I close that telepathic portal now. You know, it's yeah. And this is also the energy which I feel like Aquarius, you already kind of had this, but some of you guys are coming into this a little bit stronger. Like if it's not growing you, it's you're not stepping into it. You're like, no. If I'm not seeing growth, if I'm not seeing growth, whether in fulfillment or within my ascension, I'm not stepping into it. Because how is it going to serve me to where I can serve others, right? If it's only going to drain me and then I'm unable to keep a full cup, or I'm unable to serve from an overflow, it's a no. It's a whole no. Oh, that's so funny because it almost sounded like it's a hell no, right? That's how you also know ancestors are coming through too. Yeah, I definitely Creole, like ancestors from New Orleans, come through so strong. The sun, your soul's purpose. Oh, child. Purification, shadow release. Oh my goodness, I love this. I love this. So recently, when we say I'm one with the sun, combining with energies and things like this, and we put it in our third eye, and we, to clear, right? Using the alchemical symbol to clear, but it's down in the heart. So using the sun energy, Christ at light, to clear your heart chakra, but also to protect it, and you walking in your soul's purpose. Okay, purification, shadow release, and Eve, divine feminine awakening. Yeah, and that's because you are embracing your dark feminine, or even the dark masculine. Nobody talks about that, or at least I don't feel like they do. You know, Eros nada. They're one and the same. Yeah. And that's very beautiful too. That's where you're coming to the inner truth of you, one and the same, 1111. Okay. And so the Four of Wands, and that energy, the four, is representing the light and the dark of your masculine and your feminine. Okay. But coming together into you, which is this energy of the five, which is the energy of truth, the energy of change, because that is the truth. Everything is always changing. Even in this moment, things are changing. The air is changing. Your body is changing. The traffic pattern is changing. Everything is changing. Something is blooming right now. Something is growing right now. That is the truth, right? And when you're able to do that, you're able to release a deeper sense of control, because you're understanding that you truly can't control anything. It's a spontaneous combustion happening everywhere. And that's why too, like, I don't really do like to do readings for people, and like that is talking about the future. Like us talking about the energy as it is right now, I find that is where I like to be, because your future has so many different, like, pathways and options to it. Even on your highest timeline, you still can make one choice, and then that changes the next, like, five choices that you make. And even in that energy, the choice you make after that could change the next choices. It could even change one of those five choices. You know what I mean? Just by what you choose in this moment. And so that's why it's so important to stay in the present, right? And so with this divine feminine energy awakening, it's, don't be tempted to focus on the past. Don't be tempted to allow the past to swallow you up, is what I'm feeling, right? And yeah, It's the energy of, instead of trying to rewrite the past, rewrite this moment. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah. Because remember that everything has a symbolic meaning. So anything that you see usually isn't the meaning like just like straight up. There's something deeper behind it, right? And it has to do with your soul awakening, with you walking in your purpose, right? Because when you are walking in the sun, in the Christed light, then you're able to be like this beacon of light that is just going around activating, igniting, and clearing people just by you being who you are. Nothing more, nothing less. You just walking with this open heart, fully protected by golden light, and you sharing your soul's shine, right? So thought energy is coming through as well. I do feel I like some of the longer readings because they're more intimate, even though. All right, yep, we're going to clear, cancel, delete any refusing any low vibrational thoughts. Mm. See, we're just talking about justice and judgment, being called, right? But you're also being called to walk your purpose. And that is whatever is growing you in the energy of happiness. That is your purpose. If you're not growing, and this is straight up, if your happiness is not growing where you are, it's probably time to change. And this year it will. The haters and the naysayers, there goes that apple again. So we're going to speak to the temptation because we also have this looks like the almost like an unk to me. Let me see if it says it in the book with this Emperor card. Oh, this is the tarot of Choose Your Own Adventure tarot. Oh, and that's why we said archetype, because right now, Aquarius, that is the archetype that you are, right? Is the Emperor. It says if the Empress is the archetypal mother, the Emperor is the archetypal father. Sitting on his throne beneath the bright sun, he holds an apple of knowledge. Okay, very good. Thank you. Um, his horned crown. All right, so it has me thinking of, well, Aries, but also Pan. The horned crown, reminiscent of the figure Aries and his sun scepter, the opposite of the Empress's moon scepter. So that's a sun scepter. The symbols are power over the divine masculine. Like the mountains behind him, he is steady and grounded. The emperor provides stability, guidance, and he holds power and knows to use it justly. Like a wise father at his best, the emperor embraces his role as a leader and looks for the best outcome for all his subjects. Wow. That's powerful energy that you are right now, Aquarius. I also see the sun symbol right here on the back of the wheelchair. So a lot of energy flowing through you right now. And I love this purple and gold on him with the Christ light, the gold energy, divine wisdom, and then with the violet flame on here, divine transmutation, right? Where whatever comes at you, you transmute it into what you want. That's powerful. That's like what? Okay. And you got this knowledge. So with this temptation, this knowledge, I feel like there is a warning of some kind. But I feel like the warning isn't necessarily for you. I feel it's for somebody who's um, getting readings on you. Like, why? You know, I feel like, why are you getting readings on Aquarius? That's again, right? That's that energy of low vibration. It's the energy of karmic. That's the energy of evil eye. That's the energy of like destiny swapping. That's the energy of you're way too focused on someone else's path rather than your own. Because how is your path growing if you're watering someone else's garden? What you focus on grows. What you give attention to becomes abundant. And that attention could be good or bad, right? But whatever it is, it becomes abundant. So this is also for you too, Aquarius. Remember, whatever you give your attention to becomes abundant. So if you're giving your attention to the harshness of the spiritual journey, you will experience more of the harshness of the spiritual journey. If you give your attention more to the blessings, the gift in the wound, you know, the passion that comes out of the pain, the purpose that gets ignited from the trauma, right? Because you now have to stand in your truth. If you focus on that, that gets stronger. You get stronger. And your ability to listen to God of your heart gets stronger. Because this is another thing too, is God is saying, I want you to stop thinking that I'm outside of you and that you have to find me outside. I'm right in your heart. If you listen to your heart, you will hear my voice loud and clear, right? And I know some of you guys don't trust yourself because of decisions you've made that led you into effed up situations, you know, but remember, if you were led into an effed up situation, it's because that effed up situation is going to bring growth for you and it's going to bring eventual happiness for you. It's going to help you to see the truth of you. It's going to help you to strengthen your energy, your aura, your boundaries, your will, your purpose, your faith. Yeah. And then there's the Four of Swords. This is interesting. I'm going to read this card too, and then we're going to get ready to end, because when I look at this, I just heard Madonna. Um, the and it's not like Madonna, you know, like a prayer. It's not that one. It's religious figure. But when I saw this, I felt like this is a stained glass window that is looking down on this tomb where something is resting and it's protected while it's resting. You were so protected. It wasn't the other day, it was some time ago. I saw, you know how there's like wind chimes, and in my room I saw energetically, I saw a wind chime and was made of snake skin, like shedded snake skin. And I looked it up and it was just like, you're protected. And I thought, wow, you know, and at that time we were really being guided by our ancestors and strengthening the connection to our ancestors. And so this has me thinking of that you are being protected by your ancestors. You're being protected by the angels of truth. So also being protected by Archangel Michael and the angels of protection. But yeah, it could also be just because of the way this tomb looks. It could also be, uh, it's interesting because this isn't exactly, it looks like a ancient alien tomb, to be honest, because the way the square is on the head. Yeah, right? Like that's what that looks like. It feels like that too. It feels like even though it's here on Earth, like that's clearly like stained glass from a church or something, mausoleum here on Earth. It feels like this tomb is from a different time, a different place. It feels like it's from a different time and a different place. So there's something so ancient about you, Aquarius, that is being protected. And it's not only being protected by organizations here in this frequency, in this reality right now, but it's also being protected by time, by Saturn. That's powerful. I just heard Chronos. And also being protected by ancestors of the stars. I'm hearing Pleiades again, so that could be a thing. But it feels deeper than that. I probably could write a freaking article on this because of what I'm receiving. Yeah, it's truth. There is a truth within you that's why you're so powerful and why you're so incredible, Aquarius, because you know ancient truths and you know what to reveal, what not to reveal. So you're also, that's why like you're also this hermit energy, like the keeper of secrets, right? And we did, I forget what video it was, but we did a clearing for you to be detached from that, so that way it wasn't weighing you down, so that way you could speak your truth freely with the comfortability of knowing, you know, what to share and what not to share, or when to share, you know, what goes in an article, what goes in a post, what goes in a book, what goes on a video, what goes in a meditation, right? Because also, thank you, Thoth, he's saying that these different, what goes in a song, these different modes of communication are different ways of activation. So different communication modalities serve as different portal keys and bridges to deliver activations to the collective, to humanity, and to certain, so the collective humanity to certain people at certain times in certain ways, right? I'm hearing map of the stars. We were seeing we were stargazing and we were seeing the Little Dipper. Also, I don't know if there's something called Little Bear. Remember in the other reading, the bears were coming out and it was like the young bear. So there might be a star constellation, Little Bear. And I don't know, you have to look that up to see what that is for you, but there's something there for you in that. Also, you're a master of this. You're a master of protecting the truth. You're a master of healing through the truth, like with the truth, through the I am presence. You're a master of transformation. Okay. Fortitude, I just heard. And that's also why 42 in this book is the hangman. So there goes that peace energy, surrendering to peace and surrendering to meditation, contemplation. So that is why in this particular reading or session, they wanted us to do the meditation. And it might be because some of you guys well, needed energy to be cleared also, so that you can get to a deeper level of meditation. And but right now you may be called to meditate more. Like I know we are meditating heavily in different ways too, right? Not just meditating in one type of way. So there's also going to be growth in that, in the way that you access spirit. I wanted to get more into this card, y'all. Oh, look, I just turned to it. Love it. A standing sarcophagus, a figure rests protected by three swords, gripping a fourth. There is a need to rest upright. There's a need to rest, recuperate from a situation. The stress is becoming too much to bear. Oh my goodness. And you run the risk of burnout or fatigue. Okay. Reversed. Though you know you need time to recover, you're not taking it, or circumstances around you may be making it difficult. This is leading to loneliness and isolation, as well as further conflict and hurt. 93. So this is on page 93. 93 is my number for forgiveness. Calling an angel of forgiveness to be with you. Angel of transmutation, and with all this purple, Archangel Zadkiel to be with you as well, so that you can come into this rest. 14, the number 14 has been coming up. So some of you guys, I'm going to be really frank with you. You may need to rest for a day. You may need to rest for 4 days. You may need to rest for 14 days. Okay? And that means rest like as if you're on vacation. What would you be doing if you were on vacation? Yeah, we just pause for that so you can really think about it. This also might mean you're manifesting a time of respite, a time of rest, a vacation. Bereavement. There's always a time, we always say this, ode to Jenese. We say this to ourselves when we have up leveled. There's always a time of needing to grieve our old life, our old self. There's an honoring, in that. And it's also a reflection. It's like doing a life review, but doing a life review of what you have just leaped from, so that you can truly understand how powerful this quantum leap that you've just done is, and everything that you've gained and learned. One, so that way you can hold this vibration, because it will mean something to you. You will really see the work that you put in. Sometimes it gets so easy to forget how much work you are truly putting in on a moment by moment basis, to achieve your dreams, whatever that is, whatever the goal is, whatever the ascension path is, whatever that is for you. It could get so easy to get blurred, the lines to get blurred, and you forget how much strength it took for you to get to this moment right here. So there's going to be a time that you're going to need to honor that. Yeah. And maybe that's why this reading is a little bit longer, because we too may be taking a little bit more time to do the same, right? Yeah. That's when you'll see us in the shorts, right? But remember, this is this energy that you're holding right now. And what's coming up is this time of just rest, of just watching the things inside of you that you've been growing, to watch them bloom. This also is, I'm gonna leave it here, because this is the last thing. It's also like watching your child grow, and you need to take a moment to take in everything that they are and have become, and all the moments in between. You know, it's like looking at the camera roll from the past year of all the moments with your child or a family member, or even with yourself, and just looking at that. We did what was it? It was of like, because we did a big leap in November, and I think we did like 2 months, I can't remember, of camera roll of screenshots and the things that we experienced in those prior 2 months, and we made a video and we just watched it. We just watched it, you know, and it helped us to see the growth and to honor it and to really be like, dang, you did do a lot. You need to just sit down. You need to paint. You know, shine bright, y'all. And whatever it is that you're doing, if you're sipping that cup of tea, or you're stirring that coffee, or if you're reading that book, or if you're staring at those clouds, or if you're serving, doing a healing or a reading, if you're planning your next project, if you are packing your bags to go on vacation, you know, if you're sitting in that salt den or getting that red light therapy or doing the decompression chair, like whatever it is that you are doing, shine bright. I love you so, so, so very much, guys. I, I, it's been truly a great journey thus far, and I'm excited to continue because these readings are just getting better and better. You guys are just soaring, and it's incredible to see you bloom in your energy and just stand, through it all, through it all, through it all. I love you. Namaste.